Good morning, friends. I have one more day where I don't have my camera and my microphone. So I hope you are having a wonderful day. It is day 123, May 3rd, and today we're going to go through First Chronicles chapters 23 through 25. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with the Gershonites. First Chronicles 23, 7 through 11. When David was old and full of years, he made his son Solomon king over Israel. He also gathered together all the leaders of Israel, as well as the priests and the Levites. The Levites, 30 years old or more, were counted, and the total number of men was 38,000. David said, of these 24,000 are to be in charge of the work of the temple of the Lord, and 6,000 are to be officials and judges. 4,000 are to be gatekeepers, and 4,000 are to praise the Lord with the musical instruments I have provided for that purpose. David separated the Levites into divisions and corresponding to the sons of Levi: Gershon, Kohath, and Merari. Oh, I'm still sorry. I'm trying to. I have one screen and I'm trying to to move things around here. Okay, so first up is the Gershonites. Belonging to the Gershonites, Laden and Shammai. The sons of Laden, Jehiel the first, Zetham and Joel, three in all. The sons of Shammai, Shalomoth, Haziel, and Haran, three in all. These were the heads of the families of Laden. And the sons of Shammai, Jahath, Ziza, Jeush, and Beriah. These were the sons of Shammai, four in all. Jahath was the first, and Ziza the second. But Jeush and Beriah did not have many sons, so they were counted as one family with one assignment. Next up, the Kohathites. The sons of Kohath, Amram, Izhar, Hebron, and Uziel, four in all. The sons of Amram, Aaron, and Moses. Aaron was set apart, he and his descendants forever, to consecrate the most holy things, to offer sacrifices before the Lord, to minister before him, and to pronounce blessings in his name forever. The sons of Moses, the man of God, were counted as part of the tribe of Levi. The sons of Moses, Gershom and Eliezer. The descendants of Gershom, Shubael was the first. The descendants of Eliezer, Rehabiah was the first. Eliezer had no other sons, but the sons of Rehabiah were very numerous. The sons of Izhar, Shalomith was the first. The sons of Hebron, Jeriah the first, Amariah the second, Jahaziel the third, and Jekameam the fourth. The sons of Uziel, Micah the first, and Ishiah the second. All right, next up, we're going to talk about the Merarites. The sons of Merari, Mali and Mushi. The sons of Mali, Eliezer and Kish. Eliezer died without having any sons. He had only daughters. Their cousins, the sons of Kish, married them. The sons of Mushi, Mali, Eder, and Jeremoth, three in all. These were the descendants of Levi by their families. The heads of the families, as they were registered under their names and counted individually, that is, the workers 20 years old or more who served in the temple of the Lord. For David had said, Since the Lord, the God of Israel, has granted rest to his people and has come to dwell in Jerusalem forever, the Levites no longer need to carry the tabernacle or any of the articles used in its service. According to the last instructions of David, the Levites were counted from those 20 years old or more. The duty of the Levites was to help Aaron's descendants in the service of the temple of the Lord, to be charged of the courtyards, the side rooms, the purification of all sacred things, and the performance of other duties at the house of God. They were in charge of the bread set out on the table, the special flour for the grain offerings, the thin loaves made without yeast, the baking and the mixing, and all measurements of quantity and size. They were also to stand every morning to thank and praise the Lord. They were to do the same in the evening, and whenever burnt offerings were presented to the Lord on the Sabbaths, at the new moon feasts, and at the appointed festivals, they were to serve before the Lord regularly in the proper number and in the way prescribed for them. And so the Levites carried out their responsibilities for the tent of meeting, for the holy place, and under their relatives, the descendants of Aaron, for the service of the temple of the Lord. All right, next up, we are going to talk about the duties of the priests. The divisions of the priests. These were the divisions of the descendants of Aaron. The sons of Aaron were Nadab, Abihu, Eleazar, and Ithamar. But Nadab and Abihu died before their father did, and they had no sons. So Eleazar and Ithamar served as priests. With the help of Zadok, a descendant of Eleazar, and Ahimelech, a descendant of Ithamar, David separated them into divisions for their appointed order of ministry. A large number of leaders were found among Eleazar's descendants than among Ithamar's, and they were divided accordingly 16 heads of families from Eleazar's descendants, and 8 heads of families from Ithamar's descendants. They divided them impartially by casting lots, for there were officials of the sanctuary and officials pardon me, and officials of God among the descendants of both Eleazar and Ithamar. The scribe Shemaiah, son of Nathanael, a Levite, recorded their names in the presence of the king and of the officials. Zadok the priest, Ahimelech, the son of Abiathar, and the heads of families of the priests and of the Levites, one family being taken from Eleazar and then one from Ithamar. The first lot fell to Jehoiarib, the second to Jediah, the third to Harim, the fourth to Zerum, the fifth to Melchijah, the sixth to Mijamin, the seventh to Hakaz, the eighth to Abijah, the ninth to Jeshua, the 10th to Shechaniah, the 11th to Eliashib, the 12th to Jakim, the 13th to Huppah, the 14th to Jeshabeab, the 15th to Bilgah, the 16th to Emer, the 17th to Hezer, the 18th to Hapizzez, the 19th to Pethahiah, the 20th to Jehezkel, the 21st to Jakin, the 22nd to Gemul, the 23rd to Delaiah, the 24th to Maziah. This was their appointed order of ministering when they entered the temple of the Lord according to the regulations prescribed for them by their ancestor Aaron, as the Lord, the God of Israel, had commanded him. All right, next up, we are going to talk about family leaders among the Levites. Just have a sip of coffee. The rest of the Levites. As for the rest of the descendants of Levi, from the sons of Amram, Shubael; from the sons of Shubael, Jediah, Jedaiah. As for Rehabiah, from his sons, Ishiah was the first. From the Israelites, Shelomoth. From the sons of Shelomoth, Jahath. The sons of Hebron, Jeriah the first, Amariah the second, Jahaziel the third, and Jekameam the fourth. The son of Uziel, Micah. From the sons of Micah, Shemir. The brother of Micah, Ishiah. From the sons of Ishiah, Zechariah. The sons of Merari, Mali and Mushi. The son of Jaziah, Beno. The son of Merari, from Jaziah, Beno, Shoham, Zakur, and Ibri. From Mali, Eliezer, who had no sons. From Kish, the son of Kish, Jeremiel. And the sons of Mushi, Mali, Eder, and Jeremoth. These were the Levites according to their families. They also cast lots, just as their relatives, the descendants of Aaron, did, in the presence of King David and Zadok, Ahimelech, and the heads of the families of the priests and the Levites, and of the Levites. The families of the oldest brother were treated the same as those of the youngest. All right, we are going to move on to chapter 25 and talk about the duties of the musicians. All right, we'll pull this up. David, together with the commanders of the army, set apart some of the sons of Asaph, Hemam, and Jeduthun for the ministry of prophesying, accompanied by harps, lyres, and cymbals. Here's the list of the men who performed this service. From the sons of Asaph, Zakur, Joseph, Nethaniah, and Asarela. The sons of Asaph were under the supervision of Asaph, who prophesied under the king's supervision. As for Jeduthun from his sons, Gedaliah, Zeri, Jeshiah, Shemai, Hashabiah, and Mattathiah, six in alls, under the supervision of their father, Jeduthun, who prophesied using the harp in thanking and praising the Lord. As for Heman from his sons, Bukiah, Mattaniah, Uziel, Shubiel, and Jeremoth, Hananiah and Hanani, Eliathah, Gedalti, and Romam Ezer, Josh, Bekashah, Malathi, Hothir, and Mahaziath. All these were the sons of Heman's king's seer. They were given him through the promises of God to exalt him. God gave Heman 14 sons and 3 daughters. All these men were under the supervision of their father for the music of the temple of the Lord, with cymbals, lyres, and harps, for the ministry at the house of God. Asaph, Jeduthun, and Heman were under the supervision of the king, along with their relatives, all of them trained and skilled in music for the Lord. They numbered 288. Young and old alike, teacher as well as student, cast lots for their duties. The first lot, which was for Asaph, fell to Joseph, his sons and relatives. The second to Gedaliah, him and his relatives and sons. The third to Zakur, his sons and relatives. The fourth to Ezri, his sons and relatives. The fifth to Nethaniah, his sons and relatives. The sixth to Bukiah, his sons and relatives. The seventh to Jesarela, his sons and relatives. The eighth to Jeshiah, his sons and relatives. The ninth to Mattaniah, his sons and relatives. The 10th to Shemai, his sons and relatives. The 11th to Azarel, his sons and relatives. The 12th to Hashabiah, his sons and relatives. The 13th to Shubiel, his sons and relatives. The 14th to Mattathiah, his sons and relatives. The 15th to Jeremoth, his sons and relatives. The 16th to Hananiah, his sons and relatives. The 17th to Josh Bakasha, his sons and relatives. The 18th to Hanani, his sons and relatives. The 19th to Malathi, his sons and relatives. The 20th to Elitha, his sons and relatives. The 21st to Hothir, his sons and relatives. The 22nd to Gidalti, his sons and relatives. The 23rd to Mahaziath, his sons and relatives. The 24th to Romamti Ezer and his sons and relatives. And that concludes today's reading. Thank you so much for watching today for day 123. And I will see you tomorrow for day 124. I hope you have a blessed day. Thanks. Bye bye.